comments to access@telus.net. We are not Shaw.
All right.
Hi, I'm Wendy, and with me is Laura, and welcome, Laura, to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very nice, very excited that you're here. It's been, we met some time ago, about 6 years ago, I think, and now we're talking about a subject close to our hearts, and that's adult education.
Yes.
And it's so nice to have you here. And what school are you representing, and what?
So I'm from the Downtown East Education Center. It's one of 6 adult ed centers with the Vancouver School Board. And actually, Wendy you were a teacher when I first started as an instructional assistant in the Learning Center there. Yeah. And now I'm the outreach worker, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so you asked me what is adult education?
Yes. What could you describe adult education in Vancouver?
Yeah, so there's a number of opportunities in adult ed. First of all, adult education is a chance for any adult who hasn't finished high school to go back to school and get upgraded, finish their diploma, take courses that they maybe missed along the way. It's also a chance for people who graduated already to upgrade their skills. So if they want to go on to post-secondary, like university, and they are lacking a Math 11 or an a current English 12, and they want to improve their writing skills, they have a chance to come back, and it's all free. The key is free.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how is this program different than, say, other programs that people might attend?
Sorry. So DEEC, Downtown East, it's called DEEC with the acronym, and it's different because we're a very small center. We're 2 classrooms in a learning center, and it's very personal. So when people come in, they don't need to feel intimidated that we're a big, huge college or a big, huge center. It's a gentle place to start. They can know everybody that's there. They'll know the teachers, they'll know the instructors. It's a very community-oriented little school. So I think that's the difference. It's a great place to get started, and then we don't offer everything because we are a very small school, but once they're comfortable with the process, then they can go to a Main Street Education Center or South Hill, which are much larger and have a greater variety of courses. Yeah.
Oh, great. So what does it cost for students to?
Basically, the government has made all adult education free. So even if you're taking it at a college or somewhere, it is a free class. Some centers, our center included, may charge a $20 like a semester fee or course fee. At our center in particular, we waive it. Often we don't even ask because we know people can't afford it. But if it's a hardship, we waive it for everybody. There's no problem. Yeah. There's been a recent change, though, Wendy, I should say. Because up until May, graduated adults could come and they could take anything. They could take computers or social justice or family studies or First Nations studies. They could take anything, and there was no cost. But last May, or just this May, I guess, there was a change, and now they can only take the basics like sciences, math, English, and nothing else. No humanities, no.
This is for people who have graduated already.
This is for people who have graduated.
Right.
Yeah.
What about for people who haven't?
Everything is free.
The thing.
Yeah, and you can take such a variety. You will get all your typical math and English courses, but you can take art. You can take and the art class this year was fantastic. People were doing acrylics, and people who thought they never could draw were drawing. It was wonderful. But you can also we had family studies. We had First Nation studies, and people there who'd never really been into school were staying after school to do big, huge poster boards, and it's crazy. Really, really nice,
Wow. Yeah, I think there have been a lot of changes in the center, even since I was working there.
Oh, everything's changed.
We're talking about Downtown East Education Center.
Yes.
It's on Powell Street at Columbia.
Right. It's one block west of Main Street.
Right. And but it's just improvements, and I think I've seen some very happy students and students who've graduated, and some. Now you have some students graduating.
Yeah, this
as
year.
we speak, right?
Yeah, we had six students. Sounds very small, but you have to realize that our center serves such a variety of people. So we had 6 people graduate this year among the, I think, almost 200 graduates in the downtown or in the adult ed system. And for our students, it was especially meaningful. Like one woman was First Nations, and she wanted a feast to celebrate her success, because this was a long time coming for her. And so we held a feast in her honor.
Another school party. That's
school party.
Like Downtown East.
Yeah. And I've lost my train of thought.
No.
Sorry.
But the grads.
Yeah. We had another young guy, I think he's now almost maybe 19 or 20, but he came to us at age 18, and he had quit school and went on to try to do a job, I'll say. I won't say because I don't want to give him away. And found out he couldn't work and was just really depressed. And he'd been sort of put through school, but never really learned his math, never really learned how to write. And he came, and he stayed with us for, I think, 2 or 3 years, and he just graduated, and it was such a high point for him. You know, yeah, such a high point. Like, and you have no idea, because he didn't think he could do it. Right. You know, so.
But if an adult is just willing to be a student.
Yeah.
And you people take it from there. The staff is wonderful.
Okay. Yeah. They're very, you know, people really enjoy a lot, most of the staff, you know.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I was also going to say another student is an 82-year-old woman. And now if you don't know computers, you're lost in the world. You know, computer literacy is really important. And this 82-year-old woman was like, with her cane, she came and she celebrated her birthday in her class, and she was thrilled, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen them there, the retired people, and so they just absolutely love it. We have, there's a flyer put out by the Vancouver School Board.
Yes.
And the blue pages are the adult ed section.
Yeah.
And also dropping into Downtown East at
101
Powell Street.
Yeah.
Is a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, and
so,
is it?
Now, Laura, I think our time is running low here.
Okay.
And so I'm wondering, you mentioned your students, and wouldn't it be great if we could have some of your students come on our show?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't think we have time today, but
maybe next time, yeah.
Open invitation.
Yeah, and if anyone's interested in registering, the center is open for new registration August 20th. We're closed in the summer for new registrations, but August 20th we're open again, as are all the centers, and the flyer will be out.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Laura.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Comments to access@telus.net. We are not Shaw.
All right.
Well, that's it for today's edition of Access. I wanted to say how enlightening I felt the program was, and how thankful I am to have been invited to be the co-host of this program, Dad.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you, Jordan. It's great to have you here and doing it. You did a remarkable job. I think we have a great show, and I guess it's time to close and say goodbye. Goodbye, all.
Bye, all.
Comments to access@telus.net. We are not Shaw.